Oh, the Connecticut State's Attorney's Office's racketeering acts roles and methods right through administrations with Russians. That's recorded, and they know that's recorded. They use a whole bunch of people associated with Dr. Brendan Leahy and with his son Brendan Leahy and a whole bunch of other brothers and sisters and or women in their family associated with Hartford Hospital, with other intercities on off campuses, database racketeering tied to that. All kinds of racketeering with cases. These are people that are racketeering interstates, proven. They post dated documents to make them appear late from inside the Ninth Circuit Court in Manhattan. They have racketeering acts and roles from inside Connecticut cases already against me. All we need is recorded. They use not letting you talk and letting you talk, both criminally. So no matter if you then they have states attorneys, private attorneys, and good to bad, all bad, all criminally foreign influence delusions wrought, all sequence racketeering predators. You don't take the cases the way they tell you. You're gonna get hurt. You're one way. You're gonna get hurt another way if you do. If you do, because they're making things up. They're forging and switching names and not letting that demonstrated. In other words, they want to have a trial anyway. So they want to just put a fake record. They're speaking things into record they know aren't true as another part of the racketeering. We have states attorneys long standing and more recent standing with New Britain Superior Court, victims advocate, men and women involved with child sex offenders, with racketeering acts roles, further involved with the campuses from my town, on and off the state judicial branch offices, on and off the state judicial prison offices, involved racketeering with them, racketeering with fire departments, shared embedded roles with other nations like Russians, involved with psychology racketeering Hartford Hospital. They're with psychology too. That's with cases already, all kinds of racketeering with all natures of courts and their family members already involved. These are people needed to use child sex offenders forced because they're needed to hide their live aggressions. We have women judges recorded involved racketeering roles with child sex offenders, valuing them, making things up to hide them. With Russians, we have CNN preventing mandated law with the state's attorney's office, Connecticut, involved further, pretending to be against things. Oh, I'm going to investigate. These are racketeering right through the Obama administration. It's a high value to have still them lying about, using color for racketeering. They never liberated Hartford, Connecticut. They never liberated throughout the modern nations. We're in a pathology of tactically denatured relationship to nature, pathology of infrastructure individually grouped and together. You can't afford anything more than what's going to cause negative value nature progressions, acts and natures, what's going to cause them value blamed on other things, others themselves, the real causes of it. Like the election with the Russians, we have it divided over there. Each nation is valuing themselves divided because they're an identity already fake sides divided. That's being exploited the whole nations. So what they do, they divide us, break down all sides. We're in an identity of negative value nature progression since semi-ancient times. This just reminds. Free speech. Religions don't have free speech. Religions are a tool of the racketeering with the physical delusions and with the racketeering natures of psychology. I can't even get a response because they already forged names, switched names with various natures of judges, their courts, all tied to them, their family members. Real sick punk fakes. Have them pick one name and on to sequence. CNN. They need to pretend that these people, they're preventing free speech. Calm means to counter their sick. Get them onto paper. Of course, there was not one legitimate election. Right through administrations. You can't entertain color. I don't care. In other words, Barack Obama didn't have free speech. Barack Obama is recorded having come through criminally foreign influence sciences. Barack Obama is recorded having entertained criminally foreign influence, breaching organized crime method zoning laws, all dealing with such value treatments. You can't value that and defend us at the same time. Not saying, of course, Barack Obama was a great guy. Everybody's a great person. This nature is forced to be value that without no one saying anything about the exploitation of it. Time off spots, too fast, too slow, getting over on forever nature's course. Sequence true. All we need is recorded. We have Weathersfield elections recorded involved with elections racketeering. The former governor of Malloy recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with all kinds of mayors retired and standing in Weathersfield with their whole family members involved. So now they're ducking behind because shouldn't have to ask through them because they have background conversations pretending they're checking the legitimacy of information. They're racketeering roles. Get them off my name. They're further gonna feel and know. Let's go. Get them from my name. Give me a response. Let's go. Get them from the forging names and switching names. Connecticut State's attorney now involved with the racketeering with CNN, with Fox Connecticut News. Repent. Repent. Come on, please fix the fake news. Respond. Follow the other side. I asked you 50 times, Thousand Nights. Get the judges to one name in sequence. They're forging, switching names with child offenders, even sexual. Now you have to demonstrate there's a whole bunch of people tied to a Brian Silver, other state prosecutors, even women involved with child offenders. Get them to response on paper. Fix the fake news. A whole bunch of people with a Fianza family. Recorded, confessed, and demonstrated racketeering roles with the Dillon family, with others in my neighborhood, with FBI, with remote criminal enterprises. Let's go! Let's hurry up now.